insight to how fucked up we are.
You know, they put that's Meg the Stallion, huh? Yeah, I probably shot her in her foot too. Yeah.
You heard what that nigga Fivo Foreign said? Is that nigga name? Fivo Foreign? Fivo Foreign?
Fivio, yeah, Fivio Foreign.
That nigga said he said I'm not a doctor or I'm not a scientist or nothing like that. But if you ain't got no hole in your body, then you ain't get shot.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, man.
Man, that's logic right there.
Yeah, man. That nigga, the boy Wax say he go drop the video, man. He say he didn't know. I take that back. He said that they're trying to use. He said that Tory Lanez lawyers are trying to do it the diplomatic way. They're trying to do it the right way. They're trying to use it for his appeal. Because first off, they said they're trying to get that gun enhancement off because that's gonna knock off like 4 years. But he said that they trying to use that video as in an appeal. But he like for some odd reason, if the judge be like, we not gonna allow it, then it's gonna be he like whack because that's true. Like nigga, the price tag on that video gonna be crazy. Nigga, the price tag on that video gonna be crazy, my nigga. So the video coming out regardless. If the video exists, the video coming out regardless. It's just a matter of time.
And once the video come out, at some point, do the courts have to acknowledge that this is public information now? And let's just say it's clearly showing that he didn't shoot her, somebody else did. Then what?
Man, shit, nigga, the law is crazy, my nigga. That shit can be considered as tamper with evidence. You feel what I mean, nigga? If a good lawyer can say Photoshop, like we don't know, we can't stand the validity of that. Right now, if it's in evidence, you know what I mean, they got action. It's not tampered with, but by the time it hit the internet, I don't know. You know what I mean? It'll be an argument. It'll be a day in court for sure. It'll be if the judge allow it.
I hope it work out for the boy, man. I don't believe he did that shit. I believe it was a whole bunch of emotional shit going on, some sucker shit.
Dick and foot.
Yeah, basically. You know what I mean? And he just got caught up in a bad situation with a strange drunk tall bitch lying on him.
Strange drunk tall bitch.
Look, have y'all ever seen that footage? Have y'all, because you got different celebrity men that said they like tried to get away from her because they say she's a drunk, aggressive bitch, and she ain't no small woman. They had footage of her in the club with Trey Songz one time. He like a slender type nigga, and like she grabbing on this nigga, and like you could tell he was uncomfortable trying to get away, but like he was having a hard time. This Amazon, like she kind of like hovering over this nigga, grabbing him, trying to get all close up on him, and he like looked uncomfortable as fuck, like trying to slide from up under the bitch. And I'm like, yeah, I see what they saying. Like, bitch, get that alcohol. And we know bitches like this in real life. You drunk bitch, you just all over me. Get the fuck out of my face. Like,
and that's crazy that happened to Trey Songz because they've been talking about the surviving Trey Songz coming out pretty soon. You been hearing that?
Yeah.
Man, the female, she was on No Jeopardy. She was like, they doing all this talking about people. Ain't nobody worse than Trey Songz. I'm like, man, it's no way possible. Especially what you said, Trey, when you said R. Kelly had bitches in cages. It don't, bro. How can you do much more? How can you do? You got them in torture chambers. You feel what I'm saying?
We be thinking we heard it all until we hear some more. So I'm here for it. Shit.
Hey, you read Vince McMahon text messages?
Nah, but I heard some shit going on with him, but I ain't caught wind of it yet.
Man, that's a cold nigga, man. I'm gonna say that for tomorrow, man. I'm gonna go get it because I would just say it all, but I don't know exactly. But man, that nigga, he was into some way out shit. It was kind of similar to, what Diddy was accused of with Cassie, like, what it be sounding like. Niggas just really just got sex slaves, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like niggas, that's. It seemed like that's what they alluding to. You feel what I'm saying? Like. These rich niggas is just making me do a bunch of shit that I don't want to do. But if you read this nigga Vince McMahon text messages, bro, where he's telling her what he's telling her to do, bro, and then it say one of his client want a piss video, and they don't say the nigga name, but they say he was in the UFC and WWE and he was a champion. Nigga, who the fuck else? It's one nigga. You feel what I'm saying? There's only one nigga. I was like, yeah, nigga, this shit could get interesting. But like I say, nigga, that nigga Vince McMahon, 82 years old. That nigga worth like $4 billion, man. That nigga, man, he go fuck around and Epstein. If it get too serious, he go mysteriously be dead with no funeral or nothing.
Yeah, edit that out.
It's a prediction. We got to keep it.
Yeah,
that's how niggas get famous for predictions.
Yeah. That nigga, man, the shit, man. That nigga in shape, nigga, to be 80-something years old, man. That nigga's in tip-top shape, bro. That niggas, I think because niggas grew up, like, for example, right? For example, with Taylor Swift, right? Nigga, I was under the impression that Taylor Swift fell off. I didn't think she was popping at all. Saying that to say this, nigga, we, as everybody be in a cubicle, in a circle, you know what I mean? So a motherfucker can be popular as a motherfucker. Like you can go on TikTok right now, run into a motherfucker with 30 million followers, and you ain't never heard of them. You feel me? So just because you ain't never heard of nobody, that don't mean, you know what I'm saying, a motherfucker not popping.
Some of these bitches on Instagram, nigga, I'll be coming across these badass bitches and I click them thinking like this bitch just a regular bad bitch. Click them bitches pages, man. Bitch got more followers than some of my favorite celebrities. This bitch 9 million followers. And I even go looking through their page, clicking the links, like what do this bitch do that she got 9 million people following her? And it'd be legit. You'll look, bitch got 500 comments and shit like that. And I'll be like, and I look and I'll be like, damn, just 9 million people, she don't do shit. She just a bad bitch and 9 million people want to follow her.
Yeah, on the real. That's what I'm saying. Like that's why I was bringing up bringing that shit with the WWE.